Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog. So it is now Saturday, the 15th of December, and it is concert day today for the concert band in which I play clarinet. I do need to practice a bit this afternoon, and my son is coming to watch me at the concert, and I want him to nap before supper. So I don't have a lot of time left to practice because the concert starts at 8 p.m., which is normally his bedtime hour. So it's gonna finish quite late, and there's that. So this morning in last week's vlog that I just finished filming, I finished this book. Finally finished it. Hated it, but I finally finished it. I do not know though what book I'm gonna pick up next. I kind of want to do a little bit of progress in my ongoing reads at the moment, but I also want to pick up some new books. I know that A Long Way Down should be a quick one, so maybe that one, just to get like that accomplishment kind of feeling going. I also need to draw in my bullet journal. Haven't done that this week yet. It was a very hectic and unhinged week with the students, but also like everything that I needed to get done every day. It was like go, go, go nonstop, and I did not have a time to breathe. So yeah, it was tough. And yesterday was particularly tough. Anyways, I also have an order for 2 kitchen aprons for a colleague of mine that I do need to cut and sew this weekend. And we're leaving tomorrow for Christmas shopping, which means I don't have much time for much during the weekend. And I kind of do want to get back into editing and posting videos, which means I don't know when I'm gonna have the time to do everything I want to do. But I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna stop rambling, obviously, right now, and practice a bit of clarinet. The good news is this week I'm doing mostly only my Christmas bingos with my students, which means not a lot of prep that needs to be done, except for like my 5th and 6th graders that are presenting their Christmas plays. But other than that, like it should be fine. And then on Wednesday, I do have a big day because it is concert day for my concert band at school. But other than that, like compared to the week I just passed, it should be easy to go through. And then it's going to be Christmas break, and hopefully I'll be able to read. I'm going to make sure that I do have at least 2 books to talk about during the week and during this vlog. And we'll see from there, because I am checking off some stuff out of my list. And like after today, I'll be able to put my clarinet to rest for a couple of weeks before I get back to it in January, which means like the time that I spent practicing, I'll be able to spend it either sewing or editing and so on and so forth. So yeah, on that note, I'll see you in a bit, I guess. And yeah. Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Dreaming every night like the last time. So I end all my days with you. Yeah, we should share a backseat in a taxi to get home. No need for either of us at this point to sleep alone. 'Cause I don't like
traffic ain't a waste of time. When you were there to hold my hand, but I've had it with the 405 since you said I'd missed my last chance. But I know that you've been asking about me. If I tried though to get you back, would you let me? It might take some time to change your mind, but maybe everything we can make it right. This take me back in your eyes, blinking at me like a caution light. I wonder if you see it. I don't really need a single other reason to make you mine. It might take some time to change your mind. I know. I wish I never let you go. If I took you for a top-down drive, just you and me and an empty road, maybe I can make it cross your mind. Jump back in, baby, go, go, go. Oh, I know that you've been asking about me. If I tried though to get you back, would you let me? Oh, it might take some time to change your mind. Maybe everything we can make it right. This take me back in your eyes, blinking at me like a caution light. I wonder if you see it. I don't really need a single other reason to make you mine. It might take some time to change your mind. I know. I wish I'd never let you go. Oh, I wish I'd never let you go. I wish I'd never let you go. I know you've been asking about me. If I tried though to take it all back, would you let me? Oh, it might take some time to change your mind. Maybe everything we can make it right. Just take me back in your eyes, blinking at me like a caution light. I wonder if you see it. I don't really need a single other reason.
Hi, everyone. It is now Sunday, the 22nd. I know. I was hoping to finish this vlog yesterday. I ended up not being able to because I had to go get my sewing machine at the repair shop, as well as some other things that were important. Oh, yeah. As well as going back to school. Yes, I forgot some personal stuff there, including my tripod that I use to film, and I didn't want to leave it at the school. So I told myself if my plan on Saturday was to just do nothing else but to read. But yeah, since I did have to leave, I told myself I'm just gonna go ahead, get everything that I need to get done before I leave for my parents' house. And then, like, I'm going to be done with errands and stuff, and, like, it's going to be all dealt with, and I'll just be able to sit down, read, and do whatever I wanted to get done in the house. Unfortunately, I came back. We left at around 11-ish and came back just before 5. So I pretty much lost the full day at running errands and stuff. When it was around noon, we did stop by to go get something to eat. And it's a good thing we did. We ended up going to the mall because we had more options, and like we'll see there what we want to eat and stuff. And then it ended up taking a very long time because there was so much people. And then there's still like 2 things I need to get done, but they're quick-ish things. And one is for my sister, which I'm seeing when I'm going to my parents' house. So I'll do that when we leave on Monday, tomorrow, before we leave. So there's that. But yeah, I ended up being so tired yesterday evening that I didn't really read. I tried, but yeah, I was really, really exhausted, and running errands is very exhausting to me, and the mall and all that is usually draining all of my energy. So there's that. Anyways, here we are. It is the afternoon, but I am going to be closing this vlog. I wanted to wait till I actually read something, and I did. So I do have some reading updates for you today. I actually started a new book and finished it. And that book was A Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. This was a book picked from my son, I think, in my wrapped books TBR, I think. And I kind of knew what I was expecting. I have never read any Jason Reynolds book before, and I'm looking forward to picking up more of his books. This one was a little bit peculiar, as in like writing style, because it's not like your typical novel, which I'm totally fine with. I love conceptual art. I tend to love it when it's done well. It's not easy because, like, I tend to do that in art as well, but I tend to want to jump into a concept and immerse fully into it, but it's not always easy to balance the concept and the execution and like how everything works out together. And artistically speaking, it has to also speak to a lot of people. And I think this one was done brilliantly. So we have like 4 stickers of prizes this book won, and I'm not surprised at all. It was really well done. It talks about the way down the elevator of this young teenage boy who is set on getting revenge on his brother's murder. And it really, I don't want to spoil it, but it really, really gave me something like a Christmas Carol's vibe ish. So, like, it's not necessarily easy to read. There are some triggers, but I wasn't sure if it was the right time to read it, but I feel like it was. I kind of felt that same vibe, even if it's Christmas. I think I read it at the right time, and the ending is very open ended. So, if you're not into that, maybe don't pick it up. But this was brilliant in so many ways. It talks a lot about like honor and trying to make things right and trying to cope with the hardships of being a Black young teen in the States and trying to survive and make the most of what they can make, and at the same time trying not to reflecting on trying to break these cycles. Yeah, there's just so much into this. Also, like the format, because it's not all, it looks random, but it's not. And the way that the words are used and the way that the author plays with the words and the way that he structures his, I don't want to say poems because it's not really poems, but the way he structures the text and paragraphs and stuff, everything makes sense. And there's a reason for every single page of why everything is the way it is. And I love it so much. So much. I strongly recommend if it's something that sounds like it would interest you. I really, really recommend it. I'm so happy and glad that I got to it. So that is it for me right now. I am going to close this vlog here because I usually close them on Friday or Saturdays in the morning when I do have the time to like catch up on stuff. But yeah, it's a bit late. So there's that. I don't know if I updated anything during my week. I don't think so. I don't remember. If I did, I'll just cut through this part. But I had a wonderful concert. I had 3 concerts ish, shows actually this week with my students. So I had my sixth graders on Monday, which one group went well, the other one didn't go as well, but it's fine. I mean, there's just so much I can do. I cannot do it for my students. So yeah, I did the best that I could. That's all I can ask of myself. And then on Wednesday was my concert with my concert band with my students, and it was really good. I was tired. I was so tired. It was intense. And I ended up leaving the school at around 9:40 in the evening, which is quite late. The concert was at 6:30-ish, and it ended up just before 7. So it lasted for about 20-25 minutes. The general rehearsal was did not go well, and then like the actual concert went well, which I'm happy with. And the parents were really happy as well, and everyone just gave me some amazing comments and positive things to say about the concert, which I was happy with. So there was that, and I was again very tired. On Thursday, I got to leave school early because I wasn't teaching during the afternoon, and I finished my teaching day at 10-ish, but I did take care of a couple of things before I left, and then my son was having his own music concert at school, so for the first time, I got to see him at his concert at school, which I was happy with. It was nice. It was great. I then had an appointment to a chiropractor, so I was basically just running around all day and all week again, like I have been doing for the last 2 months. And then on Friday, I had my fifth graders that were doing their show, and I was really stressed because some of my students were not ready at all. Like I had one full group that were not ready, and I was scared we were not going to be able to present the whole show, the whole play, because we were never able to run it in whole under 40 minutes, like under an hour, I think, even. So, yeah, that was stressful for me. But I feel like these students kind of like something happened and they got invested all week and practiced a lot with their teachers. And it was like night and day. And they did wonderfully. It was all three of my classes, all three of my groups were good. It went well, as much as I could have hoped for, which I was really happy with. But I was, again, so exhausted. And it was tough to finish that day because I still had like 2 classes in the afternoon in music that I needed to do. And we did like musical bingos, but with first graders to read and stuff, it wasn't that easy. And they were excited. It was the last afternoon before Christmas break, and it was something. But I survived. And here we are. I was really tired. I got to bed pretty early. And then, yeah, yesterday happened, and here we are. I've got lots of things to get done today in order to leave for my parents' house and Christmas and all that stuff. So I'm going to close this vlog here and say thank you for watching. As always, I really appreciate everyone that watches my videos. I know my videos haven't been like they used to be in these past months, and they are going to be uploaded later than supposed to, but I'm trying my best to catch up, and I'm gonna try to learn from this experience and make sure that next year I plan accordingly and that I get into a better routine, I guess. Also, for the end of the year, with all of the shows that I want to get done with my students, I'm going to make sure that I don't rush into all of the shows all at the same time so that it's not as intense and like the stress is a little bit more diluted throughout the last 3 months of school, I guess. So, yeah, we're gonna try that and plan accordingly because there's way more things that are going to be happening by the end of the year and a little bit more intense because we are going to be presenting in front of parents as well, which was not the case for Christmas. So yeah, there's going to be a lot, but I am going to plan accordingly so that I'm not behind, trying to find balance in all of that. So thank you for sticking around, even if it's a chaotic mess and that I don't have my stuff together. I will. I'm learning. If you want to know how my Christmas went, you can probably already watch my Christmas vlog by the time this is up. So stay tuned for that. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you soon in the next one.